Hey, I'm back with another video, and we are going to do, this one is going to be just like the one I just posted, but it's going to be about our divine counterparts. So what is going on with them now since their last tower moment? So like your divine counterparts is probably going through a tower moment now, or have just recently went through one. Okay, so again, we have, it's exactly the same cards that I'm using, just different ones because I shuffled, and the same stones too, since it's basically the same reading just for your divine counterparts. Okay, so labradorite, pile 1, jade, pile 2, and quartz, pile 3. So choose your cards and let's begin with pile 1, my favorite. Okay, so what is their energy? What are they going through now since their last tower moment for pile 1? So their energy, what they're dealing with right now since their last tower moment, they're King of Pentacles. So they're sitting pretty. I think that these guys or girls have realized what's going down, what they have done. So they're trying to fix themselves. They don't have to worry about money at this present time. Okay, maybe not all of them, but most of them do not have to worry about money. They want to take a trip though. They want to get away from home. Who wouldn't want to after this quarantine thingy going on? But yeah, they want to get away from everything. They have money that they can sit on and they don't have to worry right now. So this is what these guys or girls are doing. Okay. The Holy Spirit is with them, and they're thinking a lot about family, family that they would love to have, maybe with you, or their family in general, if they have family, or maybe some of your divine counterparts don't have family. So yeah, they're just thinking of their future. They would like to have a family, and most likely they want to have a family with you. Okay, so their angel answers says there's helpful people around them, so they're getting a lot of help now, a lot of mental clarity, because our divine counterparts, most of them, I'd say all of them, have been going through their dark nights of the soul and tower moments, because these people didn't want to listen to what Spirit's been trying to tell them, the change that needs to happen. You know what I mean? So since they didn't want to do that, it's like a child being grounded or scolded because they are not listening to what has to be, what should be. Okay, so they have helpful people around them, whether it's their friends or therapists or whatever. They are actually good. They're being taken care of. They are feeling something for you there, like a lot. They definitely want that family with you, because this is the chemistry card. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So they have had so much time to think because of, again, the virus. So yeah, the virus is bad, but there's good qualities because it actually makes people do things that they don't want to do, which is thinking. Okay, people don't want to dive deep into their souls, and what else is there to do now that you're under quarantine, which I'm sure like all of you that are watching is just self-quarantined, and you're not being quarantined because you're sick. And if you are, I hope you're going to recover really, really fast, okay? So let's see what their angels and ancestors. Guardian angels, you're not alone. So they're starting to realize that they are not alone in this world. Whatever they were feeling in the past is the past. They're feeling now that somebody's there for them. They are actually talking to their guardian angels. They're realizing that, you know what, all this time I've been so stupid thinking that I'm alone in this world, and I wasn't. So, pile one, great reading so far. Your divine counterparts are almost ready for this connection, and I swear I feel like within the next few weeks or so, there's going to be some kind of communication between you and your divine counterparts. Okay? So let's move on to pile number 2, which is the Jade. So what are their pile number 2's divine counterparts dealing with now since their last Tower moment? Emperor. So these guys are still stern. They're still in their heads a lot. They are very stubborn. They don't want to move from this situation that they think they're right. And because of this, guess what? They're going to be so much more Dark Nights of the Soul and Tower moments, because these guys or girls refuse to pay attention to what is in front of them. They don't want to pay attention to the fact that they are getting signs and they're getting guidance, but they just want to ignore it. So what do you think is going to be happening? They're going to have a lot more Tower moments and a lot more Dark Nights of the Soul. Okay, so their guides are saying loss. Their healer guides are with them. You know what I mean? But I mean, they're going to have a lot of loss because of the fact that they're not paying attention to the guidance that's given. You know, like I said before, if they are not going to pay attention, you know, it's like a child getting in trouble. If you don't want to listen, what's going to happen? You're going to be scolded, and eventually you're going to get the message. Hopefully it's not going to be too late, you know? So let's see. Their angel answers is telling them they don't really need to worry as much as they think they do. They are so they're worry warts. They're worried about everything. They're worried about are they going to be good enough for you? Are they going to be good enough to be a parent? Are they good enough for even to be a dog parent? You know what I mean? Like, these people worry a lot. They worry about the clothes they wear. They worry about is their hair up to date? You know, stuff like that. Like, these guys worry a lot. And their angels are telling them there's nothing to worry about, but, you know, it's easier said than done. They are the ones that has to figure this out. But for you to know, there really isn't anything for them to worry about. So their romance angels, they're still wearing their false masks, okay? They think everybody's out to get them still, okay? So, you know, pile 2, your divine counterparts are not in a good way still. They still don't want to face who they really are. They don't want to see, because that means feeling, and they don't want to feel because that means pain. So as long as they're in that frame of mind, they're going to keep going through these painful experiences until they realize, okay, that this is not what I want, okay? So their angels and ancestors card, they need to be sage, and they need to be devoted and committed. Okay, they need to be devoted to themselves. They need to be committed to themselves, to their spiritual self. They need to stop working on the outside and start working on the inside, you know? But, I mean, eventually, with all the Tower moments that they're going to be going through in the Dark Nights of the Soul, they'll get it, you know? It'll take them time, but they'll get it. Okay, let's move on to pile 3, and this is the Quartz. So what is pile 3 up to since their last Tower moment? So they are still fighting their demons. They're still realizing, you know, I don't really need to do this anymore, but it's like habit, I guess, because they're just so used to taking care of themselves and being there for themselves that they're still doing that. And they are they're winning in life is what I'm hearing. They are winning in life, but they're not seeing the little victories that's happening. They're just thinking that nothing's happening, but there's a lot that's going on for them. They just don't see that right now. So their guides, their divine helpers are with them, and they want them to appreciate all the little things that are happening in life. Appreciate what you've done for yourself, how far you've come. Appreciate yourself. You know, these are the lessons that these guys or girls need to learn, and that's what's happening. They're learning them. So you just need to stay away and let them figure it out on their own, because there's nothing you can do. And if you like try to intervene, it's going to screw everything up, and everything's going to go right back to the beginning all over again. Okay, we don't want that. So their angels are trying to tell them, you know what, you are ready for this. You can do this. You've done all this work. You can do this. But they're stubborn, and they think that they are not ready. There's so much in their heads. They're the damn emperor. They're like, whatever, I can't do this. They're wrong. I'm right. I'm taking care of me. Nobody knows anything. You know what I mean? They're like pile 2, the emperor. You know, this guy here. They're so stubborn like him, and they think that they need to keep fighting. They don't. They really don't. They think they do, but they don't. And they really need to open their eyes and realize that nothing's happening for you as long as you keep doing this, right? So your romance angel, their romance angels are saying very soon, okay, somebody's coming into their life. Most likely it's you, if they can just wake up and realize what's going on. The romance angels, the divine counterparts, are not going to be together, even if the romance angel card says that, unless if they follow their guidance. And these people don't want to, you know, as long as they don't want to follow their guidance, you know, unfortunately, it's not going to happen right away. It will when they start following their guidance, when they start appreciating who they are and the things that is happening in their lives, and once they stop fighting themselves. Okay, and their angel ancestors card says, Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. So somebody got this in the last card reading I did for the divine counterparts that are watching the video. Okay, so this is for your divine counterparts that aren't watching. Okay, and they need to be open to healing information. But guess what? These guys are stubborn and they're not listening. So what do you think's happening? They're going to have their issues to deal with, and they're going to be having these tower moments over and over again. And it's sad, because who wants to see somebody that you care about hurt? You know what I mean? But I mean, these people won't listen. So as long as you don't listen, you're going to have to feel. You're going to have to deal with all this consequences, you know, and it's the worst, because who wants to? So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like it. I hope you leave a comment below, and depending on how many comments I have, I will pick a winner to receive a free in-depth reading. Okay, so come on, let's hear these comments. Until next time, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.